Welcome into the Golden Eagles Spotlight interviews. Brad Galli here in the MUTV studios. Today I'm joined by Courtney Weibel of the women's basketball team. Courtney, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now you guys have got quite a streak going on at home right now as a women's team here. You haven't lost a game since December 11th to a team not named UConn, of course, at home. What is it about that Al McGuire Center that you ladies seem to play so well at?
I don't really know what it is. We're just really comfortable there, and you kind of get into a routine on game day, and it's just a great place to play. Our fans are great, and it's just nice to be at home.
Is there something, that you can take with that? Because on the road, I know things haven't gone as well as you would have liked. Is there something you can take with your play at home and kind of translate it into play on the road?
I think sometimes when we're on the road, we kind of get a little too tense. I think if we just can just go out there and play and relax like we do at home, then I think that might be effective.
Now, for you, when you come into a game, I know it's kind of tough. You're the three-point specialist there, and that's got to be tough being so cold coming off the bench. But you seem to handle it quite well. And I looked at statistics today, and as a team, Marquette, you ladies make 4 3-pointers a game, but you average 1 a game. And that may not seem like a lot, but that's a key part of your team's game. Considering the amount of offensive output you guys have each game. Is that something that you really take pride in, knowing that you're a key contributor behind the arc?
Yeah, definitely. There's some games where I'm not going to get in because it's just not a great matchup, or they're playing all zone or playing all man, and they don't really need a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
But what's hard for me is I always need to be ready, no matter what. Like I might not get in until the last minute of the game when we need a 3, and it's just constantly being ready to make a 3 when we need one.
That's got to be tough. But Coach Terry Mitchell after the USF game said, Courtney made her first one. She missed her next few.
Yeah.
But she's got a green light. I mean, she believes in you. Is that something that makes it easier when you step out on the floor? Maybe you haven't played all game and they're calling your number for that final play. Does that make it easier knowing your coach has got, got confidence in you?
Yeah, definitely. When I come into a game, Terry's like, if you're open, you better shoot it, or, you're probably going to come out. If I'm actually in the USF game, there was one time I probably should have shot it, but I had missed a few, so I didn't shoot, and she gave me a little earful. But it was good. Yeah, it's definitely, it'd be hard to have a coach that didn't have confidence in me, so that helps a lot.
Now, looking at that Georgetown game a few weeks ago, I think just about 2 weeks, I mean, that game was spectacular, and that's such a big victory. What did that do? I know you dropped the next 2 on the road, but again, you come back to the Al McGuire Center and pick up a big win. What went into that win, and how did something like that transpire over such a good team?
I don't really know. It was just a lot of hard work. We tried to focus on in practice on their press, and we actually had a ton of turnovers, but we still won because we never really gave up on it. And Angel played great in the last however many minutes, and we just kind of were steady throughout the whole game. We never got frustrated with the turnovers. We just said we're at home. Yeah. We're pretty good at home, so we finally just came through with it.
Now you look at this stretch of Big East games here to end the season. It doesn't get any easier. How do you go about this approach of seeing all these big-name teams coming up now and saying, hold on, we have to take it one game at a time? Does that get tough to not get ahead of yourself?
Actually, Terry told us she's pretty happy with this team, but we're really good at just taking it one game at a time, because if you go too far ahead, you're going to, like any game in the Big East, you can lose, even to the bottom team in the conference. So every game you really have to focus, and it's just concentrate on that opponent. All
right, Courtney Weibel, thank you so much. We look forward to watching you and your teammates take on all those opponents. Thanks for joining us here. The Golden Eagles Spotlight interviews can always be found on GoMarquette.com and on MUTVSports.com. For Courtney, I'm Brad Galli. For Marquette, ring out Ahoya. Thanks so much.